Okay, time to get underway with the next pre-final after a little bit of a delay with a clean-up operation required. Here's your grid for the pre-final. Mika van der Pavert will start on the DD2 and DD2 Masters pre-final on pole position. He'll be joined by Wood Kirstens on the front row as Imke Arts and Axel Hoes will be on row 2. Jesse Spans and Nick van der Staat will be on row 3. Luca Neuenhausen will be joined by DD2 Masters pole sitter. Doesn't matter which karting paddock I go to in Rotax, that man is normally there in some form or another. Christoph Adams rounds out row 4. Wim Hulo, last year's chrono karting Dutch champion. He starts on the inside of row number 5 and is joined by Derek van Kurt in the number 444. Tom van Weert, Milan Vroom, Gwen Bloxhill and Nicola Guillaume round out your 14-strong DD2 and DD2 Masters grid. And once again, it will be 10 minutes plus an additional lap. And so far, touch wood, as he taps on the desk. Right. We haven't had an instance where we've had 2 full starts and then we've kept the timer going. I think, I can't remember whether it wasn't a chrono karting event. It was Rotax Max Challenge Latvia. Oh dear, problems for Gwen Bloxhill. The 413 Tony Karts is not wanting to fire up. She's trying to start it and it won't kick start over. That's a real shame for Gwen. So, right, into the tram lines. Revs up, lights out, we're underway. Had a good start by van der Pavert. Arts goes straight for the jugular and tries to go through into turn 1. But then finds herself dropping a little bit further back. 2 wide at the back. 2x2 hurrah. So the early fracas, well, not fracas really, it's more the early situation here is the top 3 trying to start to break away, but van der Pavert has always been quick as a junior, then was quick as a senior, then went to DD2, and again, very, very quick. Could be a change for second. Axel Hoes up the inside of Wood Kirstens. Both teammates at Combi Kart Racing. Berghem, I'll come and see you, Willem van der Loos, I'll come and see you a little bit later on, once we've got the podiums completed. Change for position again. So the 2 playing musical chairs in 2nd and 3rd position respectively, but they've got to watch their 6. Imke Arts is closing with a rapid rate of speed, as is Rick van der Straat on the Sony Kart chassis. And look at this, oh! That was a bit too close to call. One of the karts got a glance to the left front. By the right rear. Oh, Christoph Adams runs a little bit wide coming out of the final corner. Things are being a little bit closer at the front end of the field. Van der Pavert still leads. With Kirstens, Axel Hoes, Imke Arts, Rick van der Straat. Arts, though surprised, she's already started putting in fastest laps. So there is an opportunity for her to really put the cat amongst the proverbial pigeons, let's say. For a multitude of years has competed in DD2. Wood Kirstens now puts in the fastest lap of the race of 44.462. So van der Pavert leads. Kirstens, Hoes, Arts, van der Straat. This is top 5 covered by 1.1 seconds. Neuenhausen not too far away either. 3/4 of a second adrift, 1.852 seconds. There's the differential between himself and race leader Mika van der Pavert. So 6 minutes and 20 seconds plus an additional lap. Additional laps. Yes, his fans has got through on Wim Rouleau. Guillaume up 4 spots already in the 416. At some point, that man did run with the 444 in his cart. And unfortunately, he went to other championships. Change a little bit further back, make that 2 changes. As in Kit Arts trying to get through on Axel Hoos. Not quite worked yet. The 421. A little bit more of an ebb and flow, so to speak, in this particular class. Is. And there's the move through the penultimate right-hander from Imke Arts. She gets through. And that is now a change for 3rd place. So well done to Imke Arts, just threading the eye of the needle into the penultimate right-hander. Gets the job done. And, well, Rick van der Start could make the move here into turn 5. Shows the nose, slots back in behind, and then realises, oh, I've got Luca Neuenhausen behind me. Luca. There's Luca. Let's see if he can make a couple of moves on the dance floor, so to speak, as we hit half-time. So Imke Arts up to P3 past Axel Hoos from Combi Kart Racing Team. Kirstens puts in the fastest lap of the race, 44.203. Still might be plenty more pace in that kart still to come. Meantime, front end of the field, Mika van der Pavert for 4.86, battling with the 4.66. Wout Kirstens, they're going to have a hard braking zone. Oh! Mr. Kirstens was looking fighty there. It's like he definitely wanted a bit of a scrap, a bit of a ding-dong battle with the man in front, Mika van der Pavert, the younger brother of Ralph. Good solid run here by Imke Arts in P3, just holding it nice and calm and collected. Axel Hoos, Rick van der Start, Luca Neuenhausen. That is your top 6. Yes, it spawns. Well, all the way down in 5th position, I'm afraid. So we are running a little bit behind schedule. We did have the red flag after the first senior start of the weekend, and that took a little bit of time. Imke Arts is now bolted away from the 3 behind. So that's going to be between Axel Hoos, Rick van der Start and Luca Neuenhausen. There is a change right towards the tail end of the field. I think one of the drivers involved might be Nicolas Guillaume. However, Mika van der Pavert just controlling the race the way he wants it. And heaven forbid if anyone else tries to steal his thunder at this particular moment in time. But Wout Kirstens would have something to say about this. Times are for show, points are to go, and the more points you get over a race day, the better you feel. More self-confidence, better self-motivation to get things done. In some respects, you could say the same about the racing drivers. They will put their bodies at risk, and now here we go. Luca Neuenhausen up the inside. That was on Rick van der Start on the Sodi. Van der Start just keeping the rules tracks. again, these laps are going very, very quickly. And with 1 minute and 40 plus an additional 2 laps still remaining, it has been confirmed that Lifetime has picked up the Luca Nijenhuis's transponder, has crossed the line ahead of Rick van der Straat, thereby promoting the 488 Ryan Gear work in progress at the moment. Time has really started to whittle down into the final 45 seconds. So, not really had any announcements on the live timing as to whether there have been any penalties pushed forward in race to be authorised and approved. Mika van der Pava being chased down by Kaz Boshouse. 2 laps to go, including this one. On course for 15 completed laps of this 1100-metre circuit. Has been around for quite a few years or so, quite a few decades. So it's nice to see them deciding to go into action now. That is. Might be the 225. So we're waiting with bated breath. How far? Over how many? Okay, yeah. No, fair enough. But the next 2 laps are incredibly crucial in their own right. Well, there we go. But the final lap very much underway. Mika van der Pava keeping Wout Kirstens at bay. Last time the gap around there was 1-1. But a pair of drivers that really can make this all work together. And we're just waiting for the gainer vehicle coming across the line. Well, not the gainer, but it's the SP Motorsport car across the line. Mika van der Pava wins by just over 4/10 ahead of Wout Kirstens and Kit Arts. Axel Hoos and Rick van der Straat ran out your top 5. Luca Nijenhuis, yes, this one's Milan Vroom, Nicolas Guillaume ran out your top 9. Then we got 4 Masters and a Junior. The Junior will start in 13th place, Derek van Gert. And then we've also got Nicolas Guillaume, Christophe Adams, Monsieur Capitan. I think even if we could coax Ian out, it could be a possibility. But that is one of 2, that's set in race number 2 out of 2. More to the point. I'm wondering whether we might have something that you could put like a little foam thing around for a handheld microphone.